Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Tech Tutorials 2K21. Today we'll discuss about the data types in Python programming. In Python program, the data type will specify what type of data we are handling with a variables. So as like other programming languages, by declaring variables, we cannot define any data type before that variable name. In Python, whenever you assign some value to a variable, then it automatically assigns the data type to that particular variable in Python programming language. So in Python, we have some built-in data types. So these are different built-in data types available in Python programming language to store different types of data. Suppose we want to store a text data or text information. So we have to use a data type as text type. So when you want to handle with numerical values, so it will be of three different types like integer, float, and complex. So for sequence types, so that is used with the types of list, tuple, and range. For mapping, we have to use dictionaries. And for set data types, we have a set and frozen set. So Boolean data type, so which is of type bool. Binary types, we have bytes, byte array, memory view, and none type, which have a type as none. So these are different built-in data types available in Python programming language. So I'll demonstrate all these things in practical a little bit later. Try to understand the concept first. So in Python, the data type is set when you assign a value to a variable. For example, if I'm given like this, x equals 2. So when I'm written some elements in square brackets, so that type is of list in Python. So here I mentioned some list of fruits like apple, banana, and cherry. So I store these in a variable x. So now this variable is of type list. So this is a built-in data type from sequence type. And these are some other examples like see here. Suppose if you want to find what type of variable we are using in Python, simply we can use type method and it will give you the type of the object in Python programming language. Here is some example I'm giving. And after this, I'll demonstrate all these things in practical. So here in the first example, I'm taken x equals to 5.63. So it is a floating point value. So when I'm using this type method, I'm trying to print what type of variable is x is. So it will give me, it's a class of float. So for this, it is a tuple because I'm enclosing this different flowers in parentheses. So in brackets. So this is said to be a list. Tuple. So whereas if I'm given a string within a double quotation or single quotation, so it will be treated as a type string. So here I'm given true, so which is of a Boolean. So like a Boolean type, we have only two possibilities like true or false. So now I'm going to demonstrate the same. So we'll see in practical session. So here I will take a variables and trying to assign different types of values so that we can understand that so here I'm taking a variable where equals to, I'm assigning some value like 256. So this is a variable, I'm taking an integer value. So now I want to find out that what type of variable is var. So simply I'm using a print function, print, and I'm having a method type. So here I just pass my variable name. So now I'm trying to execute this. So now you can find out here, see the variable of type integer. So as like other programming languages like C or C++ or Java, we don't have a ranges here. See, we know, I think in C programming language, when you go with an integer, so which is having 2 bytes of memory it can take. So by using the 2 bytes of memory, we can store up to the maximum value of a range 2 power 15. Right. So for that in Python, there is no such things. Right. So you can keep any length of integer value by using this integer data type. Here I'm taking a variable A. Now I'm going to assign some floating point value. So like this. And then I'm trying to print type of A. So some B equals to 56. So which is an complex number. See, now the value is given as a complex number. And suppose if I want to take a string, welcome to my channel. So you can take any length of string. So I'm enclosing it in a double quotation. So it will be treated as a string. So here I'm going to write a print of type of name. So you can see the data type, it will be written as string. Suppose if I'm taking things equals to pen, pencil, eraser, and here I'm using print of things. So it is going to print all the values actually. Now you can see the list of values it is printed. You want to know the type of this, simply you can give print of type of things. See now. So it will give you, it is a type of list. So in this way, we can take suppose for example, you want to take use of the range. Suppose if I'm giving some XYZ is equals to range of 15. So now I'm trying to display this value. So print of XYZ. So it will give you the range. So always the range is starts from 0. See, I'll try to print this value. So it will give the range from 0 to 15. Okay. So it excluding this value, it doesn't include in a range. So it will give the range. So suppose see if I want to find out what type it is. So simply I'm using type of function and here I'm passing XYZ because that is my variable name. So now you can find out it is given as range. So then we have Boolean. So for that we have to write that. Suppose C untaken result equals to false. So here I'm trying to take print of type of RES. Now you can take this as a Boolean type. So you can have other types like list and everything. Suppose see, for example, here I'm taking friends. So now I'll show you the tuple representation. So here I'm given names of my friends. So Gauri, Rani, Kalpana. So like this. So here I'm going to print the type of this is print of type of friends. So if you want to use none, so then simply you can use xy is equals to none. So it is one of the type. So we are going to print the type of xy. It will show you the none type. Okay, so this is a way. So remember, in Python programming language, whenever we want to declare a variables, we need not to specify any data types. So these are the only built-in data types available in Python. Right? So whenever you are assigning values to a variable, so the Python can decide what type of data type it is. Thank you.